Well, hello, friends. So today I have a special announcement about a giveaway for y'all to celebrate a big milestone that you and I together, hit in the podcast. And then I have a really powerful exercise for you to do to nail down your messaging and improve your SEO. It's something that I do with a lot of my copy clients and a lot of my students, and now I'm teaching it to you so you can do this your own sweet self. So a couple of fun things coming up on today's episode, and I'm excited that you're here with me. Be prepared to take notes and make sure that you listen in to the details about the giveaway, because y'all are not gonna want to miss this. Hey there, fellow entrepreneur. Welcome to Simple SEO and Marketing with me, Faith Hannon. Do you want to grow your business with organic marketing and finally feel like you can understand SEO? Are you scouring the internet for how to get more website traffic, SEO for dummies, and how to market on Pinterest? Have you tried to grow your business with SEO and blogging only to get frustrated and quit because it's overwhelming and too time consuming? Been there. Hey, I'm Faith Hannon, Jesus lover, copywriter, blogger, wife, wrangler of tiny humans, and barrel racer. And let me tell you, I didn't have time to waste sorting through SEO and keyword strategies that either didn't work or were so over my head I couldn't understand them. I honestly thought that SEO and blogging only worked for people with a PhD in tech jargon and a whole team of employees, until I learned these secrets. Good SEO strategies don't have to be complicated, and creating and marketing great content doesn't have to take more than a couple hours a week total. So pop in those earbuds, slam some coffee, and let's grow your business with simple organic marketing and a healthy dose of biblical encouragement along the way. Okay, y'all, first and foremost, I've got to tell you, you and I, with this podcast, we just crossed 50,000 downloads, which in the podcasting world is pretty amazing, especially considering so many other factors. But 50,000 downloads in a little over a year is nothing to bat an eye at. And this podcast, last I checked, was ranking top 1.5% globally. So huge thank you to y'all. And thank you, Jesus, for helping this message of using your God-given gifts in the business world to bless others and SEO strategies to get her done. Thank you, Jesus, for just that awesome ability to share those things and to be a blessing to people with that. So, in celebration of 50,000 downloads of this podcast, I want to do a giveaway. I want to bless one of y'all with access to my course, the Organic Marketing Framework. Now, the Organic Marketing Framework is currently priced at $497. It is worth so much more than that. I've had people say that they would have gladly paid $2,000 to $3,000 for all of the content and all of the help that's in there, but it's priced at $497. Anyway, so what I want to do is I want to give this course to somebody, the grand prize winner, in exchange for, drum roll, a written review. So all I'm asking for to enter the contest, to enter the giveaway, which starts today, August 22nd, ends the 28th. I'm giving you a full week to do it. This is all you have to do to get entered. I need you to leave a written review on Apple Podcasts and then screenshot that review and post it in the Facebook group. That's it. Just a written review on Apple Podcasts and then post the review in the Facebook group. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? Now, Apple Podcast is where the review really carries the most weight. So that's where I need the review to be, pretty please. And if you don't have an Apple phone, what you can do is you can download the Apple Podcast app on your desktop and leave a review there. And that works just as well. And then you can screenshot it and pop it in the Facebook group. And then if you're like, Faith, I've already left a review, or maybe you want extra entries, hint, hint, what I would like for you to do, if you can, is to share your favorite episode with a friend. Just shoot them a link and then put the screenshot in the Facebook group. I'm not on Instagram much, and that's not really part of my strategy right now. So sorry, I know Instagram would be easier, but for the purpose of this contest, really all I need you to do is leave a written review and then share a screenshot of it in the Facebook group. And then we will draw for a winner, and one awesome person will get free access to the organic marketing framework, and you can learn how to truly put your website to work for you using the power of SEO, website copy, and blogging. And trust me when I say I lay it all out for you there. So I'm so excited. I'm so thankful for y'all, and I'm just grateful. Just so grateful for all that God has done and the support that y'all have shown in this podcast and this leg of business. So thank y'all so much. Now, ready? Let's get to the rat killing. Ready? I'm gonna lead you through one powerful exercise to help you nail down your messaging, your copy, and improve your SEO. So if y'all don't know this, I am a copywriter, professional copywriter, and SEO consultant. And in a lot of my work, I've gotten to marry SEO strategies and great website copy to help business owners not just create a website that looks pretty, but a website that speaks directly to their ideal client and gets found in the search engines. So this exercise is one that I do with my clients or for my clients, and that I've been teaching to students. But what it really is it's a 3-step exercise that's really one exercise. So don't get all upset that it's too many steps. It's really one exercise, but it will truly transform your messaging and even impact your SEO if you do it right and you put it into practice. So I'm going to walk you through the exercise, and then at the end, I'm going to give you some hot tips on how to apply this to your SEO strategy. Okay. So what I need for you to do now is I need you to bust out a piece of paper and break it up into 3 horizontal sections, not 3 vertical sections. And we're going to title these sections What, Who, and Why. You're probably going to need some extra space for why, so give yourself some extra space on the back side of your sheet, or just the why section. Now, when it comes to messaging, marketing, copy about whatever your product is, most people want to focus on the what. What is the product? What are the features? What are the benefits, right? And that's important. Obviously, if I'm buying a water bottle, I need to know that the thing holds water, right? I need to know that my Stanley will fit in my cup holder. I need to know that it'll keep my water cold for X amount of hours. I need to know those features, those what features. But the problem is some people in their messaging, the tendency is to just get stuck on the what, right? We say, well, it's a 4-week workshop. Well, it's a 4-week this or whatever. And we just get stuck on the surface level what, and we don't go deep enough to truly connect with our clients' deeper purchasing motivation. So I want you to know the what. Obviously know the what, okay? But we're going to get a little bit deeper, okay? A couple of tips on developing the what side of your messaging for your product are here. Got a couple of hot tips for you on the what. If you sell a service, or even if you sell a product, oftentimes we forget to clearly tell our people how this thing gets them from point A to point B, right? If you're selling a mirror that's going to help your ideal client do a better job of doing their makeup or plucking their chin hairs or whatever it is your ideal client does, then make sure that you tell them hey, pluck your chin hairs 10 times faster, or hey, do your makeup so awesome that you don't have to worry about your contour lines being all funky McFunky, okay? Tell them what it is that the product does, right? Talk to them about the point A, the place where they're sitting when they come, buy the product, to the point B, which is where you want them to be when they're happy telling all of their friends about your product, okay? And another hot tip on the what section is don't get too fancy. We all have a tendency to want to name our products or services or our packages, these super catchy things, right? But listen, nobody remembers all of your like fancy language around a product except for you. Like, cut to the chase, be clear, please and thank you, in what you do, in your product names, and all of the things. Okay? Okay. Now, section number 2 on your paper, I want you to write who there. Now, a lot of people, when they're thinking about their who and they're digging into their who, they get lost in some of these ideal client avatar exercises that, God bless them, are well intended. But so many of these ideal client avatar exercises, they just get off the track on the wrong things. Like, I've read through some things that are like, oh, where does your person shop? What's their drink at Starbucks? What's their favorite color? Like, where do they go in Target? Like, I understand the thinking behind that, but that doesn't really help me sell on very many levels. Okay. So your who, the who section, yes, it's going to help you narrow down your audience a bit, because unless you're Jesus, everybody in the whole world probably doesn't need you, okay, or need your product. It's going to help you narrow down your audience a bit. And don't feel bad narrowing down your audience, because there's always going to be somebody who loves your product, loves your service, loves you, that's outside of this bubble that you've drawn on a paper, right? But this is just to help you focus down your marketing. Okay, so you do need to get specific, but I don't want you to get too specific. That's kind of a trend that I've seen lately, is a lot of marketers or small business owners getting too specific in their target audience. And they're just like, they're talking to Susan, who has 2.5 children, a dog named Goldie, and owns 3 Canon DSLRs, 2 mirrorless cameras, drives a Taurus, a Prius, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, they're just getting way, way, way too granular in their who. And I get it, but like, let's not get bogged down here. Like, you help small business owners with X amount of dollars to spend on marketing a year, and they work in these industries. Okay? Like, you don't need to spend the next 5 hours of your life figuring out the who section. Okay? Just figure out a little bit and then bless and release. Okay? Now, the who section, SEO hot tip here, the who section does sometimes greatly impact your SEO and keyword strategy, but not always. Depending on the keywords, depending on how people search, depending on your person, they may not be searching for answers that are super specific to who they are. Okay? They may not be searching for workflow solutions for work-at-home moms of 2 children under the age of 10 with XYZ issues. Like, they may not be searching that specifically. So you need to use a lot of wisdom in letting your who words influence your SEO and keyword strategy. Okay? Now, the third section that I want to spend the majority of our time on today is the why. The why section. Why does your customer buy or need to buy what you offer? Now, if you have been around here for more than a minute, hopefully you have gone through my wagon wheel why exercise that I walk you through in episode number 66. Now, this exercise is a lot like that, only it's for your customer. And I found myself going through this with a client, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to teach this to my people because it's so beneficial. So listen in. Ready? So if you are not selling a very basic, survival type product, then you are going to need to probably shift your thinking about why your customer buys or needs to buy what you have to offer, okay? Because for most of us, we are thinking about we need to separate in our brain the survive and thrive motivations for buying, right? Like, if you think of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, like, most of our customers, if we are not, unless we're selling food, water, and clothing, we're probably not on those, like, that base level of needs being met, right? And even if you do sell clothing, if you're selling a $40 t-shirt versus the $5 Walmart shirt, like, that $40 t-shirt is not actually necessary for that person to stay alive, right? So I want you to separate in your mind, in your little brain here, the survive versus thrive. And helping somebody thrive in life is not any less valuable. Okay? Your business, most of our businesses are in the business of helping our people thrive. Okay? But we need to ask, why does our customer buy this? Okay? Yes, we're selling a product, but most importantly, we are also selling a solution to a problem. Now, even if that problem is not life-altering or a true survival need, it is still perceived as a problem worth solving in your customer's eyes because they are searching for a solution, okay? So you and your company, you and your product, you and your idea, you are providing a solution to a problem that they have. You are helping them with something in their life to thrive better, okay? Or, get by at a higher level, or be accepted in culture so that they're more protected by a tribe and could survive, like you're meeting that little bit of that caveman survival need. But anyway, so the best way that I can think of to teach this is to give you lots of really tactical examples here, okay? I'm going to tell you a product and then the real solution. And what I want you to do here is I want you to hear these examples, and then I want you to be thinking about these things for your main product, for the main thing that your company sells, right? And now keep in mind, like each individual product, each individual service, each individual tier of a service or product, there's going to be a deeper, more specific why, right? We'll get into that in a bit, but know that, the person buying the reason for the lightweight spoon, the lightweight backpacking camping spoon, and the reason behind the stitching up, the butterfly stitching kit that you take when you're hunting solo. They're a little bit different whys, all right? They may be sold by the same company, but the whys are slightly different. So you need to get to the why for those individual products individually, okay? So some examples for you. So the product is template sales, right? And you could just be thinking, oh, I sell ClickUp templates. Oh, I sell MeisterTask templates. I sell blah, 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 blah templates. But the solution that you're providing, the problem that you're solving, is you are saving that person time with a proven process, okay? Now, let's say you're a makeup artist. You could be thinking of your product on a low level as, well, I put makeup on people's faces. No, you're helping people feel beautiful. If you do wedding day makeup, you're helping people not look like a clown on their wedding day or take away the stress of having to figure out their own makeup for their biggest day, okay? If you're a time management coach, you're not just selling a schedule. You're helping people who struggle with their time, who are super busy, find time to do what matters most. Here's a fun one. Bog bags. Bog bags are all the rage. Don't ask me why. I don't know. But really, y'all, them people are not selling a bag. They are selling to moms who are tired of looking homeless when they go to the beach with all their Walmart sacks full of crap. Right? Like, that's the problem that they're solving. Okay? Now, let's say you own a boutique clothing store, right? You're not just selling, don't walk around naked. Like, that's not what you're selling, okay? Because they could go to Walmart or Goodwill and get clothes, solve the whole naked problem way cheaper. What you are selling is the solution to people's desire to want to feel included and ultimately safe and like they're part of the tribe by dressing in the latest fashions, okay? And here's one that has gotten lots of thought. If you're an SEO consultant and copywriter like moi, I'm not just selling words on a page and Google Analytics. I'm solving the problem of business owners wanting more website traffic so that they can spend less time marketing and on social media and still increase sales, okay? And one super important part of this exercise is I want you to ask why as many times as you can. I want you to get to the heart of why your customer sees this as a problem, why what you offer is even a solution, and why this matters to them, okay? And like I said before, you need to do this for each product and or service that you have and each level of that. So one quick example for this is like, let's say you're a wedding photographer and you have a premium wedding package, right? Like, well, why are they buying photos of their wedding? Because they want to remember this day well? Well, iPhones would do the trick, right? Uncle Bob would do the trick. So why are they buying from you? Well, because they want photos, beautiful photos that they can proudly display. Okay? They want to remember, and why? Another level deep. Why? Because they want to remember the day being as truly beautiful as it was. Now, why the premium package? So they don't have to worry about all the little memories being missed by getting a second shooter. And then why pay for an upsell of a photo album? So they can have a beautifully curated photo album without the hassle of figuring out which pictures fit where. Okay? See what I'm getting at here? Like, go deep, 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 deep with the whys. And in doing so, you're going to speak to your customer on a whole nother level. Okay? Now, how do you apply this to SEO? How do you take these tips and make them get you found on Google? Okay? So all of these things that you wrote down, I want you to put them in a spreadsheet. Okay? And then I want you to pop open Ubersuggest, because I know y'all bought it because I talk about it all the time. And I want you to look at the keyword size for each of the answers that you came up with in this exercise. Some of these keywords might be big enough to integrate into your page titles, okay, if they're the best fit. But probably most of these keywords are really going to be fantastic blog focused keyword phrases for you. So because, and the reason that this exercise is so valuable for your SEO as well is because people are looking for these solutions, right? Like, these are problems that people are Googling answers to, like how to build a great wedding album, like those kind of things that you could integrate into your copy and you can integrate into your messaging and then really focus on in your SEO strategy for a specific blog. That can be gangbusters for your traffic, but also speak to the heart of your person and let them know that you can provide a solution to their problems, okay? Now, there's so much more to talk about on this subject. If you're somebody that's like, Faith, I need you to work this magic in my messaging, then either book a coaching call and we'll work through this 1 hour together. Or if you are ready for a full website copy and SEO revamp done like yesterday, then book a VIP website copywriting day. I'm so excited to be able to offer these now to y'all because we have streamlined our process and my team and I can get your copy and SEO strategy mostly knocked out, almost entirely knocked out, really, in a day. You get me and my team our full focus for a full business day, plus prep work and a little bit of polishing. So go ahead and book a discovery call for those VIP days because they're really not, I don't just let anybody book them, not because I don't love y'all, but I want to make sure that this is a good fit for you and I can truly serve your business in the best way with this. So I thank y'all for your time today. And don't forget to go leave a review on Apple Podcast and then pop that screenshot into our Facebook group so that you can get entered for a free access to the organic marketing framework, because I'm so excited to get this course into one lucky winner's hands so that you can truly harness the power of SEO, website strategy, and blogging to get more traffic to your website and ultimately more leads. So we'll chat with y'all next time. Until then, have a great day. Thank you so much for listening in today. Hopefully this episode gave you some really tangible tips for better SEO and marketing to get more leads and more sales from your website. If it did, can I ask you a quick favor? Would you please share this episode with a friend and then just take 10 seconds and go leave a written review on Apple Podcasts? That is the very best way to help more Jesus-loving entrepreneurs scale their businesses so that they can help more people with their gifts and make an even bigger impact for the kingdom of God. And guess what? We now have a Facebook community where we can learn, hang out, and laugh. Go join the Facebook group now. It's linked in the show notes. And all the other things, courses, coaching, and copywriting can be found at my website, faithhannon.com. Until next time, God bless, and I'll talk to you soon.